But you know, I forget that I'm actually on live here on YouTube. I do forget. Gosh, what a really cold winter's night here. I've actually got my my kind of sweatshirt on here, and hello everyone and welcome. I look serious. Well, I've got a lot of serious things to I'm a little bit annoyed. I guess that's why I'm a little bit serious. Well, you know, there's also this message, this kind of message. They're all about codes and symbols, aren't they? The royal family. Why can they not just kind of say what they mean here? Why can they not just say what they mean? Okay. And this is what I pick up intuitively. It's all about codes and symbols. And I get here, Camilla is very much quiet in the background and and gives this big message of, well, I'm not going to come to this year to Sandringham. I'm not going to come to Buckingham Palace this year. I feel it's I feel that Camilla, I really feel that Camilla does not. Intuitively, this is an intuitive reading. Don't forget, this is intuitive. It's an intuitive reading, and I get that she does not like Meghan. She does not like Meghan, and it's like, oh, we are the aristocratic set here, and you know, we shouldn't allow this woman to come into our circle. And I am very kind of adamant about this. So I am going to represent that I am not going to attend these places where she's at, because I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. Camilla is very much the lady of the manor. And Prince Charles will tell you about that, okay? He would tell you about Camilla, the lady of the manor. He may tell you, he may not tell you about it. I think what kind of sparked this off was Ascot. I think did she attend Ascot? I think she did attend Ascot. I could say a lot about Camilla. She does not attend royal duties. I think she will kind of be recognised for this, actually. Somebody's going to speak up about this. I think they're too scared to speak up about this. But I think that Camilla only attends duties if they are in like the Great Barrier Reef, or you know, the Seychelles and that kind of thing. So Mauritius and those kind of very luxurious kind of hotels, you know, that I can walk down the beach, and so I don't feel she occasionally attends duties, okay. She attends duties that are occasionally to an old folks home, or kind of that kind of thing, or old kind of military people, a factory here and there. But I think in all kind of, I feel I don't, you know, I am the aristocratic lady, and she does not want to be around real people. Although she just kind of crack jokes when she does attend these duties. She actually, I feel that she married you know, she married Charles because she wanted the opulence, you know, again, another kind of fantasy opulence kind of lifestyle. There has been kind of, the Queen has said, you know, you're going to have to take on more of my roles. The Queen has said, you are going to have to take on more of my roles, and she's not liking that. She does not like that. I think she's saying, oh, I'm not, no, that's it. I'm not taking any more roles. I'm not going to attend this Christmas sounding ham at all. Okay. And partly because she feels that Meghan's a joke. I'm only picking this up intuitively. She actually feels that Meghan is a joke. But then again, didn't she think that about Diana? Did she not think that Diana was a joke? Because she was naive and, you know, and let's kind of target the naivety of this situation with Diana. And, you know, she's an absolute joke. I think she's doing exactly the same with Meghan. Now, this is an intuitive reading, okay? And I need to let you know that this is, you should view this for entertainment purposes only. It's not fake news and it's not fact, okay? I have to say that. I have to do a disclaimer. If it, you know, it's an intuitive reading, and this is what I'm picking up here. You believe if you believe, and that's what I get here. Yeah, I feel this started right back to Ascot, when she first went to Ascot. You know, Meghan with that amazing hat on, that beautiful kind of outfit that she had on, and I feel at that time of Ascot, she was kind of fitting in with the royals very, very kind of nicely, and you know, in the carriage, waving away there. Why doesn't Camilla like her? What's your thoughts on that, guys? Why do you feel Camilla does not like Meghan? There's lots of reasons, really. She doesn't fit in. She is not one of us. I feel she is just trash. She's trailer trash. I don't feel, you know, and although she may say this to the other kind of, I feel that Camilla is kind of spreading poison about this, you know. And again, she's very manipulative. She's very similar to Meghan, believe it or not. She's very similar to Meghan. I mean, wasn't she the mistress at one point? Wasn't she the mistress? Am I getting that wrong here? Wasn't she the mistress of Charles? You know, I'm just saying here. I'm just saying. So she's not kind of squeaky clean, is she? She's not squeaky clean. And the photograph that I put on the front there of Camilla laughing her head off there at these two younger women, that does not surprise me at all, that she would kind of laugh at these two younger women feuding against each other. Because wasn't she feuding against Diana at one point? Was she not feuding against Diana? Oof. So who is she to? I feel she's got power over Charles. Charles gets irritated by this, and I feel that Charles says to her, you know, don't be ridiculous, don't be a bitch, you know, accept her, stop this, you know. I feel he does kind of slap her down. I feel that he does slap her down. And he slaps her down because she is the mistress. She's the damn mistress. She's the dirty mistress, okay, who wore the stockings and the basque underneath that furry coat and all that kind of thing, while you know, while Diana was giving birth to her sons. She was the dirty little secret. And I think I actually feel that Charles sees this now. I feel he sees it and he sees it and he thinks, you know, although I'm excited by that dirty little secret and, you know, and the dirty little things we used to do here, I know who you are, Camilla. I know who you are, and I do dictate the rules here. You know, you seduced me by this exactly the same as Meghan. You know, you threw yourself at me. I remember what you did. I could say what she did here, what I'm picking up here intuitively, but it's so dirty, I can't say it. Okay. I feel that would be going a step too far. But Charles knows what she did to seduce him. And he kind of lapped it all up, basically. And, you know, that's how she hooked him in. So here she's got two younger women here who, you know, I feel she feels a little bit threatened by. I mean, especially Kate, because Kate is, you know, there's a competitiveness there that maybe we're not going to accept Charles because he's married this guy. He's married his mistress here, and we feel for Diana that we're not going to accept Charles as king. If he became king, do you think the nation and the world would accept him? I don't think so. Do you? I think they would be outraged by this. There would be lots of tabloid stories about worse than Meghan even, you know. It would be tabloid stories about Camilla and her lovers and her abortions and her, you know, her time when she wore those stockings and suspenders with a fur coat and all of this kind of thing. I don't think the public that, you know, that there'll be more dirty kind of secrets coming out of the closet over Camilla than and it'd shock you. You know, it'd shock you from the time she sneaked off from her husband to go and canoodle with Charles here behind Diana's back. Diana was heartbroken. She threw herself down the stairs. I mean, how could Charles ever be the future king? I didn't get that. You know, it's like, oh, after a time, this will all be forgotten. It will be swept under the carpet and it all will be forgotten. And we will have Charles as supporters from the environment, you know, and we will forget all about Diana. Of course we will. Of course we will forget about Diana. I don't think so. Do you? So that's why I was looking serious at the beginning of this, because who the hell does Camilla think she is? Now sort of dictating about Meghan when actually Camilla was 3 times worse here than Meghan. She's a divorcee. I feel there was an abortion. I may be wrong there. This is intuitive reading. Okay, not facts. I don't want that to blow up there, but I do get there was an abortion there, not the right timing with Charles and that kind of thing was with Diana, and that would have exploded into some kind of big kind of scandal. So I think that Camilla is trying to make out she's whiter than white compared to Meghan. Well, Meghan doesn't fit in here to the aristocratic set. Absolutely not. Full stop. She does not. She hasn't been to, you know, the public schools in England, and she's not been groomed. She has not associated with our kind of culture. No, she's not the right person. I don't even want to sit next to her at Christmas and associate with her. Okay. So I'm just going to have a look at your comments here. Sorry. Yeah, I guess so. And, you know, she's thinking it's one big massive joke. And, you know, that there is Kate, who's very loyal to William. And Kate gets upset by it. You know, she went to the right schools and she feels humiliated, and you know that Camilla finds this hilarious. You know, when you know, I feel that Kate thinks, because she has actually got Diana's engagement ring on. You know, that big kind of sapphire. So I don't feel that Kate thinks, well, you're laughing, you know, you're laughing at Meghan and you're laughing at this situation, but you know what? What did you do? What did you do to get your kind of future king here? This is an absolute disgrace, you know, disgrace. I feel in the future, and I will do lots and lots more readings on this, but I do feel the future there won't be an acceptability of, there'll be like a poll of, do you feel that after what Charles and Camilla did to Diana, do you feel that they should be king and queen of England? And I feel the polls are just going to go no, and it'll be like 80-20 or something like that. They're not very popular. They never will be popular. Okay, they never will be popular with the public. Now, with Camilla, who is she? You know, who is she to say to Meghan here? Thank you for your donation there. Thank you. Thank you, Shanley Fuller. I've actually did your personal reading about your little doggy there as well. Okay. Do I think they will divorce? No, they won't divorce. Not now. I feel that I get this kind of that he turns away from Camilla because he can see through Meghan, that Meghan is manipulative, that she's a gold digger. Although he does get on with Meghan with her kind of business, kind of humanitarian kind of efforts. And Camilla has not got any humanitarian efforts here whatsoever. She's lazy. In fact, she just wants to go to these glamorous places. If it's a duty with a glamorous place, she will go. You know, if it's like a place in London and they have to go, I don't know, for this kind of, I don't know, this dinner, this black tie dinner, she would go and she would say, well, is it the best hotel in Bloomsbury? What's the hotel like? You know, I want this in the hotel. I want this in the hotel. She's all very much a aristocratic diva. In fact, if I could say anybody who is like Wallis Simpson, I would say Camilla is like Wallis Simpson. She wants all the glamour, and she will go to the odd one, to the odd factory, but she kind of jokes about it. She jokes about it, very dry sense of humor, and she jokes her way through it. Joke, 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 joke. Well, I think the whole thing is a complete joke, and I do feel that Charles is 70, and it's taken him a long time to kind of wake up to this, you know. He's kind of seeing this kind of Camilla and what happened with Diana, and when he was a young man of like 25, 26, he didn't really, you know, he was chasing after his gonads, really. And she was wearing these suspenders in fur coats. So he looks back to those times and thinks, well, that is not, you know, it was about sex. It was about sex. It was about lust. And that woman kind of got me she got me there. Okay. Thank you, Bond Girl, for your donation there. Thank you. So I don't want to bash anybody here, but to say that Camilla has not even bothered to go to any events that Meghan is going to, and when she does go, she just finds it hilarious. She finds it very kind of distasteful, okay, of Meghan, and she makes it clear to Meghan that the look on her face, like you're just a piece of trash, you don't belong here. And this is Camilla, okay, Camilla, what she has done and what she did to Diana. You're just a piece of trash, and you know, I don't want to be around you. I am an aristocratic person here. I went to the right schools. I had the right culture. I had the right father. I had the right upbringing. And, you know, and I was going to get my king here. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say before she got married, she fell in love with Charles. Charles fell in love with her. Why didn't they get married then? Why didn't they get married if that was the case? You know, why did he marry Diana and lie and live a lie? Why did he live this lie with Diana and pumped out two kind of heirs from Diana's kind of womb here and vagina? I mean, why did he do that? Why didn't he just say, look, I'm in love with Camilla, and do what, you know, and do what Edward and Mrs. Simpson did? Why do what he did, you know? And so what did he borrow her womb and vagina to have Harry and William, and, you know, and the person that he did want to be with was the woman with the suspenders and the fur coat. I think he does kind of, I do feel that Charles actually does kind of contemplate over what he's done here. He feels terribly shameful. He feels guilty. He's trying to, let's just forget about this. Let's just kind of brush it under the carpet. You know, Camilla will be accepted over time. I don't feel she will, in all honesty. Only shift here. Not going to be for a while anyway. I feel when he becomes king, which will be the next 5 to 6 years, there will be outcry over this. You know, we don't want this Camilla as our future queen. We actually want Catherine as our future queen. You know, William and Catherine are the perfect future king and queen. They have been together from, you know, from university. They went to university, they met at university, they did it all right. You know, they dated for a while, they got married, then they had children after 2 years. They did it how it should have been done, and they have the right to be the next king and queen. And that's what I'm picking up here. In 6 years' time, I think people are going to be dumbfounded that actually Charles and Camilla with this kind of fake kind of smile here. I do feel that Charles realizes that he's lost the throne to his son because of Camilla. And I feel he will blame Camilla. I feel he does blame Camilla for this. I feel he's intolerant of her. He won't divorce her, that's for sure, but it's going to be too late because he will be king and there will be like lots of tabloid news of lots of things coming out about Camilla and all of that. Okay. Now, why did I say that she's too aristocratic of a snob here to accept Meghan? And she's just making a point. What she's doing is transferring all her crap onto Meghan and saying, look, you can have it now because I've had it for years and years and years, being this trailer trash divorcee, you know, that trashed kind of Diana's life here. That actually I'm going to trash you now, so I'm going to transfer this all over to you, Meghan. This is what this is about. She's making a statement here of, oh, I am aristocratic and I am from this aristocratic set here, and I don't want to go where this woman is. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. I mean, if you could see her friends, they have got a permanent plum in their mouths, you know, and they have coffee mornings and tea mornings, and Charles goes off into his farm and his organic gardens, and he tries to let her get on with that. I will do this. But this time I feel she's going too far. I think she's going too far because she sees Meghan as from this kind of this actress, you know. Prince Charles has had many affairs with actresses, and she sees, and again she sees Meghan as some kind of threat. Oh, Charles has had so many affairs with ballerinas and dancers. And you know, you mean nothing. You mean nothing here. I feel she's taking this as personal, and she's trashing her. You're an actress. You're nobody. You're not from our circle, and it's reminding her of all the affairs here that Charles has had with actresses, and you know, all of these dancers, topless dancers, and all of this. Oh, Charles did the same and it meant nothing, and it will just go into, but I think that Harry has married Meghan. It's a different kind of ball game. And I feel she is the instigator, and William, okay, of kind of freezing Meghan out here. I do feel she's been frozen out of this royal set here, for multiple reasons that kind of run really deep, and that's what I pick up here. Okay. Yeah, I think they don't even sleep together. I don't even feel that Camilla and Charles even sleep together. I feel they have separate beds. I feel that if they do have sex, it's like, oh, wait a minute while I put my vaginal cream on, and there's no passion. And I feel this, you know, it's more of a companionship now, and she's very, when it comes to sex, I don't want to go into this, but when Camilla goes into sex, and I am kind of, it's very much objectifying kind of sex. It's not lovemaking. It's very kind of, look at me, Charles, I've got my suspenders on for you. And look at me, Charles, look at me, I've brought some condoms for us. You know, very objectifying sex. Sex was not kind of at all anything. Well, I feel that Charles equated that excitement and that adrenaline sex as love. Okay, but the person who has got the real love here is William and Kate. William and Kate. Okay. Thank you, Nina. Thank you for your donation. And you've put there, please don't apologise for your intuition and when it comes to bashing is not part of your makeup. Yeah, I don't feel it is. It's not bashing. I'm too much of an empath for that. But I bring in these energies here. Whether you want to believe this or you don't want to believe this is entirely your choice. Okay. Now I do get, I see, I don't want to say, but I'm going to say it, guys. I see Camilla stood there with her leg on top of it, one leg on the chair, one leg off the chair with suspenders on and a fur coat. I feel that objectifying sex was, because I don't feel she's that attractive. I actually feel that Diana was more attractive than Camilla. So what else did she have? I think she's very horsey. She's very horsey. She likes to muck out horses. She's very much the Wellington Brigade, and and wax jacket and Wellington Brigade. Absolutely. And I feel that and the polo, she likes the polo, and she's also hanging out polo matches around Charles, and she was there with the blonde hair, and the kind of flirting and seduction. She's very much into horses. I get horses, horse racing, anything to do with horses, the countryside, farming, organic food, organic farming, all that. She loves it. She would go. And this is one good thing about Camilla, and what Charles is very attractive about her. She will put her Wellington boots on, and she will go and herd in, bringing the cattle. That's what she's like, on a very snowy, frosty morning or evening. Sorry, she will go out. Oh, I'll do it. I'll go out and bring the cattle in and that kind of thing. And Charles likes that about her. She is authentic, and she will crack jokes. She's very masculine too. So that makes me feel that if she's very masculine and she would roll her sleeves up like a man here and get out there, although she does act very feminine at this present time, but I think when she was younger, she would do that. So does that mean, what do you think? He likes a more masculine kind of woman? Because I get that Diana was very kind of feminine. But now Camilla is acting very kind of demure and feminine. So what the hell is going on? I think he gets a bit fed up with her. He remembers what she did to seduce him, and he's thinking now, as a 70-year-old man who is wiser, and he's looking at his son who is in love with Catherine, and he's thinking, did I do the right thing? Charles is thinking, did I do the right thing by allowing this Camilla to keep on kind of, trying to seduce me as she did, and me actually reciprocating to that? I feel he does actually feel that did I do the right thing? That especially when he looks at his sons that marrying women that they love, and I feel that he's very much into that. You know, Harry is falling in love and he will say to Camilla, will you leave that damn woman alone? Will you leave Meghan alone? You know, Harry loves Meghan. He's in love with Meghan, and you can see that clearly. And Meghan's a very smart, clever girl. So, you know, will you stop kind of doing this? But I don't feel that Camilla can help being bitchy. It's just the way she feels it's like some kind of humour. And I've not got anything against Camilla. I think she was brought up just to be an object and to objectify. I don't feel that she felt that emotions came into it. That's why it's like, well, you know, why are you so so keen on going ahead with the marriage with Diana? Very kind of, you know, objectify. Okay, well, you marry Diana, you have your children, but after this, we are still going to be lovers. She very kind of emotions are pushed to the side here. Wow, can I stop now? Can I stop with my intuition? I think it's just coming through very fast and I just want to stop. It's exhausting. So I do feel this it's very complex. More complex than what you think, you know. It's like Camilla is transferring all her trash onto Meghan. Like I wasn't good enough to be Charles's girlfriend, and neither are you, kind of thing, and all of this. So it's all a bit toxic in a way. I feel sorry for Meghan in a way, and that's going to shock you guys, because what a family Meghan has kind of entered. You know, I mean, she's just a normal gal. Okay, she had a couple of abortions, but she's just a normal gal who worked very hard at university, at college, at school, at acting school, to make it in kind of as an actress. And that's not an easy feat. Okay, that's not an easy feat. And she's very intelligent, so she has studied quite a lot, and her mother has encouraged her on a very kind of academic road here. Absolutely, in the humanitarian side. So I'm actually feeling quite sorry for Meghan in terms of getting involved with that family. I don't really. I hope she did an awful lot of research, Meghan, before she even contemplated getting engaged, because most girls do. When Harry is interested in a girl, those girls will go or get their parents to do an absolute thorough research on this and think, no, I don't really want to get involved with the royal kind of firm here. I kind of know what it would be like, so I won't go any further with this, Harry, if you don't mind. I feel that Meghan did not do that. I feel that she was very kind of led by the hand by Harry down this garden path of this fantasy of being a princess and being a duchess and all of this. I don't think she contemplated on what this all means. You know, the backlash from Camilla, the backlash from everybody, from the public, from her own family. You know, her own family. Okay, her own family turned against her. How horrible is that, you know? So not only is her own family, but she's got a bitch of a stepmother, you know, a mother-in-law, and because that is her mother-in-law, isn't it now? Camilla is their mother-in-law. And we've all been there, okay? Not all of us, but some of us have been there with a bitch of a mother-in-law, toxic, causing trouble, you know, triangulating, flying monkeys and all that. Of course we have. We've been there. But aristocratics, that it's 10 times, or I would say the aristocratics that is maybe 100 times worse than a normal kind of situation. So if Camilla freezes her out, the rest of the royal family will freeze her out. You know, it's like a chain of events. You know. Now, like I said, this is an intuitive energy reading. You know, it's not fact. It's not fake news. So you can believe it or you don't believe this. But this is what I'm picking up intuitively. If it was me, with my intuitive, why would I? What do I know about my own intuitive gift? Well, I know that it's kind of, I would say, at least 80% correct. I wouldn't say 90%, but I would say it's around 80% correct. Or I wouldn't be sitting here on this channel, okay? And I think you can see that I am this kind of very, you can see this, that I am a very kind of, what's the word for it? I don't, you know, I'm not the type of person that would lead people on here, because I'm trying to warn others about people who do this. So I'm not that kind of person, okay? I just like to right the wrongs here. So where am I going with this? I don't know, guys. I don't know where I'm going with this. I will do another reading on Meghan. I actually am feeling sorry for Meghan at this point. If Meghan is watching this, I want to say, if you do decide to go back to the US very quietly, slowly, and get your life back, and discreetly, I wouldn't blame you at all. And maybe, you know, maybe you should have done what the others had done, which is a lot of research about the royal family before you enter something like that. You know, these people, they strip you down, strip your soul down, strip your identity down, and then build you back up again to mold you back into something that they feel that's fit. But they can't do that with Meghan. They don't feel they can do that with Meghan. I think they've made a decision of, well, we're just going to have to let this girl go because we can't do that with her. Why can't they do it with her? I think they've realised that she's 37. She's a self-made woman. She's a millionaire. It's not just her parents that are a millionaire. Meghan is a millionaire. She has got her own kind of corporation, her own business. You know, let's face it. If you met a business person and say to them, "Oh, you've got a business that's worth like a couple of 5 million here. Now, I want you to give that up to go with this goofy guy here who he's bumbling along, who does not know what the hell he's doing. But you know, you do love him, so you know you'd have to give that up, and you'd have to change into this kind of meek and mild person and give up all your entrepreneurial skills and your innovation." I think that person would say no, absolutely not. And I feel this is what Meghan is kind of. She's got to protect kind of life. It's dawning on her. I feel it's dawning on her. I don't feel anyone would blame her if she did do that. Because I don't feel that Harry would give up his royal family. And it's a bitter pill to swallow. I feel I feel Camilla knows this. She knows that, oh, you're not going to last long and blah, blah, blah. And it's not that. Camilla, you know, she also, she got a lot of her money from hereditary, you know, her own kind of legacies from you know, from bygone years. But Meghan is her own corporation, and she's strong, and she's had to fight with her to the bitter end to get where she has to be. I don't see her giving that up for this silly, stupid situation. And I get that they are pushing her to see how much she will give up for Harry. And that is totally unfair. Okay. That is totally unfair. Somebody said there that, and it says don't show, but I'm going to show that, okay. Something about, thank you, Yvonne. I can't believe you called Camilla a bitch. I shouldn't really. Can I say that? Can I say she's a bitch? I think the way she treated Diana, I think I have a right to call her a bitch, in all honesty. And I don't agree with these people who say, oh, let's just forget about it and let this go. It's the past and that kind of thing. No, I don't think so. I spiritually feel a person's life was lost here because of this stupid affair with Camilla. And at the end of the day, I don't feel Charles is too impressed with her now. I think he gets bored with Camilla, and he does a lot of his outings and his duties alone. So there's lots to be said there, and I'm not scared of the power of this. I have a right for freedom of speech. Of course I do, you know, of course I do. I'm talking from the heart here. So why don't I have this kind of freedom of speech when I'm talking from the heart? So yeah, I think some of you even know a lot more of the history of this, as you've put there. Joe Smith, Camilla Parker Bowles was the distant granddaughter of an earl, didn't even have enough money to buy Raymel, her huge home that Charles purchased. Okay. And Lorraine, why would you marry into the royal family and be rebellious when you're happy and love and pregnant? Bizarre. Well, I think that's her saying, you know, that's her backlashing back to, you know, you're not going to control me. I am my own person here, and you know, it's just a mess, basically. It's just a mess. The royals cannot mold a businesswoman into being a humble kind of servant here to the royal family. And again, Meghan did not do her research, I don't feel, of what is asked of her to give everything about her past up here, including her achievements, you know, her university degree and all of that means nothing now. Means nothing. Okay, well, to Meghan it means a lot because she is from a very, you know, very kind of humble background where her parents did not have money like you and me. So a degree means a hell of a lot, a hell of a lot. And she stood on that podium and she was saying about women's rights, how women, you know, how you should have an opportunity to for an education, even if you're from this poor kind of background. Everybody should have an opportunity for an education. I get where she's coming from there, okay. So why are the royal family trying to get her to forget about her damn education and become this pathetic female in the background there, without a voice, without an opinion, without any money, here, and telling her not to spend money, and some of the money is her own. So it's all a bit of a mess. It's all a bit of a mess here. I don't see Meghan doing this. I don't. She's too strong. She's too much into women's rights. You know, women have a right to be independent, to have a say, to have a voice, to earn their own money, and especially a black woman. You know, they should have the right, the equal right as everybody else. And what are the royal family trying to do? They're trying to take that away from her. You know, you can't talk up on that podium. No, you can't have an opinion. No, you can't have a political voice. No, you can't say this. No, you can't say that. No, you can't wear hosiery. You have to wear hosiery. No, you can't wear that tight-fitting dress. You have to wear a frilly dress that looks very wifey and looks very kind of non-powerful. So, wow, I don't know why I got into that, but I actually do feel a bit sorry here. Where does Meghan stand with her dad? Amanda, thank you for that donation. Gosh, I think at this present time, I think she knows she's got to let her dad go. I think this is part of this protocol. I think she's made a promise, and that became quite clear when he didn't even go to the wedding. I feel that Meghan is not going to contact her father, and that there's still going to be this bitterness with her father. You know, the royal family will not let me see my daughter, will not let me near her. He's going to be very kind of resentful of the royal family that they've done nothing to bring these, you know, to bring him closer to her. He's going to blame the royal family because he knows Meghan. He knows that Meghan would not do that. In terms of it's kind of Meghan's hand has been forced. You know, we cannot have this scandal in the royal family. It stops. If somebody gossips or somebody causes scandal, they have to go. They have to go either, I'm saying death here, either by death, and that's going back many, many years ago when, you know, acts of treason and beheaded, you know, or they have to go quietly. So I feel she's made an oath of she will not be. I don't feel that we realise how strong these rules are in the royal family. They have written, signed oaths of, I will not contact my father again, and encourage him to actually cause a scandal for the royal family. There's oaths here, a signed oath, and I feel that Meghan would be there with the pen. You know, I'll sign the oath. And if we went back years and years ago, they would be contemplating, no, actually, I know this is treason, but I'm not going to sign this oath. Which is quite interesting. So I don't see that the father situation. I feel she cannot contact her father. And her father is saying not even a Christmas card, not even a Christmas present, not even, you know, an electric shaver for Christmas or anything like that, or shaving foam, or not even a small gift, and nothing. And that will come out too in January. You know, I feel that Thomas will say, I feel that, again, I feel that, you know, that interviewer on this morning, Piers Morgan, will ask for another interview and say to him, well, Thomas, did you get a Christmas gift from Meghan? Can you please tell us if you got your Christmas gift or a card or anything like that? I feel that's coming up. I get the 22nd. Yeah, the 22nd to the 25th of January, there's going to be, it's got to be quite soon after Christmas, okay. So there's going to be another interview with Piers Morgan, and he's going to say, no, I didn't get a Christmas card. I didn't get even a small present, like a pack of cigars. I didn't get anything. I didn't get an invitation. And it really, really breaks my heart. I have tried to reach out to Meghan to actually, I worry about Meghan, that she has agreed to the royal family to not contact me again because they feel that we're causing scandal within, you know, within this whole situation. I think it's really sad. I really do think it's really, really sad, guys. Her dad does love her, and he's just a normal guy who's kind of a lighting person in the background of these shoots, and you know, he's tried to get his little girl pushed forward there to get to know these famous people, and you know, introduced her to actors and things like that, and it's all just backfired on him. I actually do feel sorry for him, because it doesn't matter. I think if your father's not been cruel to you, if your father's not abused you or anything like that, I feel you owe your father, you know, to go and visit your father and show your appreciation of his support as a father. And I feel that is so wrong to not do that. But I feel because she's entangled with the royal family, that she's having to stick with these kind of rules now. I don't see contact with her father. I don't see contact with her father even after the child is born. I feel there's another 2 interviews after the child is born. And this thing with Samantha of the MI5 getting involved, and with Samantha is a load of baloney, by the way, because there is a thing as freedom of speech. The way that Samantha has been treated, that is not illegal to do that, okay? It's not illegal for her to speak out, especially being her sister. So I feel that that's baloney, that the Scotland, I mean, to be honest with you, no, Scotland Yard has not got time to have some kind of blacklist of pathetic domestic issues. Absolutely not, okay? No, that's not correct. There's no illegalities there whatsoever. It's just Samantha saying, I don't like the way my dad's been treated, and I don't like the way she's done this and this, that, and the other. So it's not illegal, okay? So, okay, guys. So to finish off here, I'm going to finish off here, and I will come back on in about half an hour. Sorry, about 15 minutes if you want to rejoin me to do some kind of intuitive readings of your own, Q's and A's, okay? So if you're interested in joining me for that, please do. And I will be here in like 20 minutes. I'm just going to have a drink, you know, just have a little pot around and relax and get this off my head about all of this. And also, if you'd like your own intuitive reading, guys, please give me an email. My email address is in the description box at the bottom there, and I'll be glad to give you a personal reading. I've given many people personal readings. I love to meet you guys. I really do. A face-to-face video, Skype or Google Hangouts. I just love to hang out with you guys, do a really in-depth reading for you, and help you guys too. So I am here for you too if you'd like your own personal reading. So I'll see you in about 20 minutes, and I'm going to do intuitive Q's and A's for everybody, okay, and super chat readings. Okay, so see you in 20 minutes. Okay.